And do it, puppy. Do it.
Yeah. The only question is, does he want that kind of a game? You know, does he want to cheese it out, or does he want a more normal kind of a game with normal heroes?
It's a VS.
Vengeful. All right.
That's the combination with the Luna we were talking about before. Question will be exactly what lane, and it's Nisha's.
Nisha. Yep.
Nisha VS. So Zai actually gets the Spirit Breaker, and Yapsol's back on the Void Spirit. And we'll see just how that lane does go.
Yeah, that's actually very cool because we have seen Thompson play a lot of Nisha. He played a lot of Venge, and it works really well for him. But he could lose lanes if he's facing something like, let's say, a TA. He would get just crushed. He would get dominated on the mid lane. But later on, he would still accomplish a lot because all you need is Wave of Terror and your aura, and you're set. You're already just bringing so much utility.
Yeah, you were right about Illusion on the Tree and Protector, so no BZZ shenanigans on that front.
Look at Zai's Spirit Breaker, by the way. That set looks sick.
It's like little orbs just coming out the side of him.
Yeah.
It looks very Protoss.
Exactly. He's super Protoss.
Same with Matumba's blade. That looks very Protoss.
Look at Kunkka as well. That sword is... I haven't seen this one before, the sword at least.
He looks like he's just fresh out of Serbia. Looks,
What? Fresh out of Serbia?
Hey,
you can't win that discussion. Alright, let's talk about
Dota. Because like we're watching an aggro tri lane down here on bottom, and yeah, Puppy's doing it. It's the Chakra into double Lucence. But Illusion's really damn tanky as a Tree and Protector. Like, I don't know if you really get through that.
And it's a pretty good lane to play a Tree and Protector on position 4 as well, on the safe lane, because there's so many trees. You can see on the left side they already tried to delete most of them.
Yep.
But the right side is still free haven for him.
Yeah, just keep using that Quelling Blade every time it's back off cooldown.
But because they're laning like this, Zai is having a pretty much free time on the top lane. If you look at him, he's farming right now really well under the tower. The only problem might occur when they start pulling on top, because then he won't be able to actually reach those creeps.
Yeah, but that's when you look for like lane rotation, right? Like you're just trying to spam out in this lane and make sure Queen of Pain doesn't get much, but she still managed to find 4 CS.
Yeah, I'm really worried for her.
Actually,
once that Lucent Beam is level 2...
Wow. Be worried for her right now.
Yeah.
Living armor up, give the life back. But Matumba's actually only got 3 CS out of this lane. I thought it would have been a little bit higher. And Zai is being pummeled into.
Yeah, so the problem for him here is he doesn't really have a big play besides just trying to somehow stay in the experience zone. Because Vanskor did block his camp at first, the small one, and he couldn't pull. So he's just trying to stick around. But they just go at him instantly as he just shows himself.
Yeah, when you short range charge like that, and now you don't have any other real way to get out. It's not Bulldoze, so bring in the open wounds. Vanskor, he's got more time to beat into Zai, and this should actually be first blood up on top lane. Anna running low on Chakra.
He's probably sending himself some, he's got boots and raid band and a couple of chakra magic, and he's fine. He'll have enough.
But this is a lot better for Unique. Oh, Nisha, X-Mark, Torrent. Is he looking for like a little bit of... Oh, no Tidebringer. It's actually on cooldown for the moment. That's why I was like looking for the extra damage to arrive.
I think what he was hoping for is a rune to spawn on the top lane, and then that X-Mark pulls Nisha back and he can go for the rune, something like that. But the rune spawned bottom and it didn't really matter. Yapzor took it.
The amount of damage that, like I was saying before, like, oh, Matumba, like this CS doesn't look absolutely fantastic. But it's actually really good for him now. Almost 2,000 of the net worth. He's pulled away 1,000 from BZZ.
This is so stupid. He just keeps on spamming, but Bane did come. So now they'll have a tri-lane on tri-lane. And in this scenario, you would have to think that Treant and Bane will win. These two heroes are...
Do you? This is against the Keeper of the Light with level 2 Chakra, man. 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
The bounty runes as well. Yapsol's able to claim up 1. And up the hill and far away begins his TP out, knowing there's no all the way to stop him. And Matumba still got himself another lucid beam available. And Vanscore's dropping down very quickly. Pup will give him the extra damage, but living armor. Illusion's there to help out. BZZ. Again, a little too close, and they can't really push this too hard. Courier?
Sitting on 200 HP, so can't really approach the wave any longer.
It feels like a trap. It really feels like a trap. It's like, oh, Luna's like, Is there damage? Is there enough?
Mid lane, Vanscore. Can they set this up?
Great movement. Nietzsche's in trouble. TP support's coming in. Will Yapsor get there in time? Nope. Maybe he can get something back against Vanscore.
He's level 2. He needs to be careful, actually. On
BZZ.
So he should rotate.
Number 1. Number 2. Blinding light. Man, that's a lot of damage. Luckily, BZZ had a lot of one charges up his sleeve. Illusion being charged down too, and that should actually be a kill with Lucid Beam from Matumba. Spirit Breaker's gonna have to charge the entire length of the map to finish this.
Maybe
and he's gonna go outpost. Yep, they're gonna try and claim it as well. Charge under the tower. Yapsor staying with him, and Illusion puts down the slow, and Spirit Breaker, he'll connect. But Treant's had a lot of time to heal up. Now living armor, you'll go for the Nether Strike underneath the tower. Illusion, make a break for the other trees. Matumba's coming in deep too. They need more information. The Remnant, it doesn't actually catch Illusion. Now Team Secret, they're in way too deep. Illusion, he's just blending in with his natural surroundings. He's the Gilly of Dota. Matumba will finally take a fall, and it's the Lifestealer who's moved in to ensure the kill. All the farm up on top was enough. He wanted a kill, and now Nisha as well. Unique's going to look for back-to-back kills if they've got the support. BZZ pushed back by the blinding light of Puppy. They're still hot on the tails. Yapsor with the Remnant creates space, but Lifestealer is here. Open wounds up. The Sonic Wave. He just wanted it done. Nietzsche's Illusion was there doing the work as well, but another charge forward from Zai. He'll go through 3 in Illusion. You remember when you're away from trees, Gillies don't look so disguised. Zai wants to keep the fight going. Another quick little Lucid Beam. Hey, another one in just a second as well. Zai, another charge forward over towards the Kunkka. He doesn't have much more to give. They even bash back the Lifestealer, who's just been kited around this entire time.
They don't really have any okay, there's the tome, but Yapsor is still not 6. They don't really have any damage between these 4 heroes. They don't have big spells.
Oh, feed grip.
Are not there. Meanwhile,
from Luna.
Nice try.
Oh, that was smart from Pala, but he couldn't get there in time to finish the job.
Yeah, he attempted to go there with the rage to stop them from
look at him go.
Breaking the grip.
Blinding light. Poppy's going to take it for the team. The Remnant trying to create a little bit of space. Let's pull back the Lifestealer, but now into the Eclipse. Matumba, there's all the heroes from Unique gathering together to tank it. TP support is on the way in, and as Zai arriving, he'll try and charge through the trees. Illusion's like, let me blend, please let me blend. BZZ wants to just blink out, but he's already used it. The charge is able to connect. Anisha's the fun one to find the kill. Lifestealer, time for armor toggle as well. Some one charges, some fun stuff to happen, and maybe he had some time to fight, but nope, just being bashed around by the Mad Cow.
And it looked so good for Unique, but they dive a little bit too deep. Now, you could argue that it was alright for them because they did take down Matumba Man, right? They killed him. But they do feed off...
Oh, Kunkka.
Feed the knights, yeah.
Fresh obs up on the hill. It's a good torrent as well as Bo3, so 19 might be able to survive a little bit longer. Yapsor's going to stick with him. The Ignis as well. That's heavy commitment, but 19. One charges are now out, but he's finally brought down.
Succeeded at this point. Because if you remember in that first game, they were all around mid for like 5 minutes.
They brought an extra package in this one. The Lifestealer Infest Bomb. Man, it's been a while since I got to have one of those. Killing off Luna, and Puppy just couldn't get there in time and didn't really have anything that would have saved him.
Yeah, the problem is Matu is pretty under-leveled. He's level 7 right now, under-farmed too. He can't really find a place to finish off. Oh, okay, Zai.
They're the striking couriers.
Yeah, just a small 100 seconds cooldown. Who cares? It's fine.
Hey, value, right? Oh, let's see if he needed it for the fight. Already a nightmare, cancelling the charge away. Nisha will be here for a follow-up. Sunset Vansko losing a lot of extra life. Can't get the one shot before he dies, but the boat, it will really heavily connect. Maybe with the Eclipse, Matumba can bring in the damage. Nisha is still alive thanks to his own one charges. Sitting up on the hill, he wants to help out, but he just can't do it anymore. He was ticking out from the quad. Finally, the train will arrive, but it feels like an afterthought. And now he's even charged down by Zy, Spirit Breaker, one of the greatest counters to catching out any kind of invis hero. It's like, please, high five me. Sure, I'll slap you with my hand right now. Illusion's not going to have a good time. He's like, well, you want...
With the magic wand, with the bracer.
I suppose it's only a level 7 Queen of Pain. Not a lot of damage, and the Necro book wasn't even up yet. Now Spirit Breaker charges forward, going towards Kunkka. Train Protector now needs to help out. Quick little living armor. Bane, that's an interesting place to go. Up the river. X-Mark pulling back Zy. Is there a boat? Is there a combination underneath the Ignis? They'll have to fight, but now Rage in. They're just trying to kill off the Ignis. Able to do so, but the Bane's already dead, and there was no other commitment. Not from Unique to get anywhere involved in this.
Okay, one big thing for Unique from this fight, however, is there is no Will-O-Wisp, right? So once Bane is up, you have grip, and you'll be able to perhaps get a good fight.
Oh, Zy. This is actually not the way this should go. He charged a creep, and because the creep died, the charge actually jumped to BZZ. So he didn't even really intend to go on the Queen of Pain.
So he's just farming with this charge, it looks like right now. But he might die. There is a grip on Vanscore.
Queen's grip's up. Wait for the Nightmare. Support's coming in from YapzOr, but alright. Just commit one tanky, 1540 HP. Spirit. And I'm really loving the way that Unique are playing this. They force and push into the tier 1 tower. They're taking the tier 1 tower in mid as well as on top. And thanks to like Illusion just living armoring up all the Radiant towers, and the fact that you don't really have push power coming from Matumba. It's just kill power. That's it. Like you're gonna kill Train Protector potentially now in the trees. No TP support's coming for that because they want to kill YapzOr in mid instead. But do you have enough to actually...
Matu just goes back. He has a lot of stacks on his side of the map as well. The team might farm. They are under a ward.
Charge.
But,
Nightmare timing. He's too busy dewarding. It's like, wait, I can get that? No, I can't get that.
And he's so fast though. He has boots of travel. It's difficult to catch this breaker. Look at the build from Zy though. I'm not sure who you give that troll to. It doesn't really feel that great of an item this game. You could give it to Luna, I guess, for some, for some bonus damage. But doesn't feel that great. You want to have armor as well.
Charge coming towards the Life Stealer. Doesn't rage in time. YapzOr looking for the follow-up control, but now rage very quickly. X mark the spot, try and drag Zy back. Just a little bit missing on the timing for 19. Trying to fade out with his own illusions, but YapzOr knows which one's real. Swaps him back in again, battling under the Ignis. And there's no rage for the Life Stealer, so it's a perfect timing for it, but Vanscore's grip keeps Matumba under control. So there's been no eclipse yet, and the Sonic Wave, heavy amounts of damage, and the grip continues. Now Matumba will let the ulti go, but he dies almost instantly after casting out the ulti. X mark spot, get back over here, Nisha. They want more of a fight, Unique, and Nisha swapped up. Will he get out to safety? He turns for his own stun. Nisha will go down as Zy creates more space with his own charge forward. YapzOr moving back as Puppey kill secures with the damage from that high-level blinding light. The Life Stealer still wants his own little quick battle Nightmare. He's after waiting this one out. The rage is worn off. Vanscore's moving down the river, trying to get his own TP, but no! Zion Puppey are back. There was even a remnant if they...
Just too much. Plus this Manta helps him versus the Treant quite a lot. Overgrowth has no impact on the Puppey.
Battle starts on him once again, just rages up. Has he got enough damage to get through? The whole Keeper of the Light. Infest pops out of the Outwolf, at least to remove that from Matumba, but now Zy's going to charge himself forward. Vanscore, where's this boat? It's got to come faster. The Life Stealer is already down for the count. Oh, they want more. They just clumsy now up 19. And wow, really? Oh, that's going to send a message back to him. Kunkka, living armor, trying to protect, but the Remnant pulls him back in. And Zy taking care of the other save. Trying to take care of the Bane. A quick torrent doesn't create any kind of space behind line, pushing him away.
Oh,
and Secret want more fighting.
Going well for you.
They're bulldozing forward. The Nightmare, how long will this end up lasting? It'll last a decent time. Oh, the Remnant! They actually switch off the sleep. Vanscore sets up with the control, frees up Zy, so they can kill off Vanscore underneath his own tier 2 tower while the tier 1 stands, and Secret have already gone Roche.
There is a dust on Zy, and he did see him, but it's so hard to kill Treant right now, to hunt him through the trees.
They bulldoze.
He is doing it though.
Wait. Well, he hits him. Not that that's gonna help. BZZ's pushing one lane. I think they're going to just let the tier 1 tower fall. Either that or Illusion's just here to cancel a TP out of Matumba. So yeah, they're going for the tier 2 tower up on top, Unique. The tier 1 tower is finally going to fall down on bottom lane.
Oh, there's a double damage on Vengeful. Nisha has DD, he also has an Eagle Song, and 19, BKB.
Charging forward, he's gonna get the BKB off. Charging from Zy will be able to connect, but support's rotating in. Bane through the rear. Nightmare's over on the Void Spirit. They will still hit with the combination of the Sonic Wave. It hits so hard, but need to finish the job. Now Illusion will also come in for his own overgrowth. It's a big ultimate from Matumba, but most of it got soaked up by the raged up Lifestealer. But now Nisha goes to work, as Nisha does best. But this time, still alive. He'll take out 3 heroes. And Vyapsor didn't kill secure. And now the charge to Queen of Pain. It's not over. That blink won't save him. He can necro pop, and he can try and blink once again, and then TP out to safety. And Zy won't get there in time. Not yet. They're moving over. Team Secret are here in numbers. Spirit Breaker's already beginning his charge, and he's heading towards Kunkka. Kunkka with the halberd, but the swap starts over on Lifestealer. Rage up, but he's running away now. The Rage on cooldown for 15 seconds time. That's an opening. Kunkka, man, they're coming underneath the tier 2 tower. Secret just do not care about whose home is whose. Vanskor, Brain Tap, that's a hell of a lot of extra life, and even the Nightmare making him switch targets. Nisha still trying to finish the job over on Bane. Underneath the tower now, Vanskor can go for his own Fiend's Grip, getting the full duration out over on Nisha, but Zy charges in once again, and the Will-O-Wisp. Can they get rid of it? Pala is able to do so, so under the tier 2 tower, he might be able to survive with a Sonic Wave from BZZ, spilling all over Team Secret, and they can bring down Matumba. There's no Aegis the Immortal for him. Even Yamsor, the Overgrowth, roots him up. He's got defensive Your Scepter Revival. Zy wants to create a little bit more space too, charging forward right through the Lifestealer as well as the Treant, buying time for Yapsor. He needs 5 seconds for the Astral Step to come up. And he's gonna, okay, don't step yet. Wait for the timing on it. Pick him up, throw him down. Here comes Zy again with another 2 hits. So Yapsor could dissimulate. No extra step available, but my god, they're taking forever to try and kill him off. Zy's charge this time won't connect, and Kunkka will finish the job finally. That was confidence from Team Secret to fight under a tier 2 tower against all of the heroes of Unique.
That was so confident. A little bit too much, because Will-O-Wisp has no use there. Puppy drops it, but 2 BKBs are up, the Rage and the BKB, so they deal with that first and then with everyone else. Plus Matu, he just lost that Aegis. You noticed that too, right? He lost the Aegis just as the fight was starting, so they mistimed it a little bit.
I don't think Vanskor's in a lot of trouble, but he does bring 3 heroes to the top lane, if that was the objective. Really forced out. There's remnants throughout all of the trees. And the TP does come finally. It's going to be Nisha. But the charge.
They do see, yeah.
Look at BZZ. Zy's already there. For some reason, Vanskor is on a oh, he spider-legged up. He's just sitting.
He's a ward now. That's
yeah. Well, he has a ward underneath him as well. He doesn't. Oh, wait. They wave of terror. They saw him.
I don't think so.
Oh, he's coming for the bounty.
Now
he's coming for the bounty. That wave of terror must have just been slightly off. He's gonna try and spider, but that's not gonna work.
We'll take it instead. We'll see. Now Nisha might take at least cheese, yeah. So it's Nisha with cheese now, Matu with that Aegis. They can aggressively swap. There are good items on Unique. Nyx also has that MKB to work with, so the butterfly from Nisha isn't his item that makes him into a god mode, but
And just wait for the VS Courier to get killed off. If only Treant Protector was here. They're coming top. Team Secret looking to enter the base or swap BZZ in. Couldn't get the follow-up control, however, not fast enough at least. And this time, you won't have an Aegis the Immortal timeout.
I think the plan was to swap into Lucent Beam, but it happened like Lucent Beam into swap. Because of that, it didn't work.
Zy moves so fast in. Trees are gone. I think we need to build a forest. Zy's so efficient with his charging too. Cuts through the mid wave, gets down to bottom to soak it up, stops the momentum of the one lane that's working well for Unique.
Oh, he slept actually. Zy, he's caught.
Yeah, and Fiend's Grip. Yep, someone to try and help him out, but now they just rage. Zy's dead for 70 seconds. A big streak to be taken, and it's Illusion who's the man to do it. TP it, just tip him back.
Yeah, that's good. That's the tip game. He got caught because there's a telescope on Bane. If there is no telescope, there is no way he manages to do that. And did you see how Fiend's grip lasted for just a couple of seconds? Maybe if someone was around, he'd be able to survive.
Kunkka, you all set her up. Matumba's got a fresh BKB, ready to go. VS swapping the Kunkka back in. Now he'll go for his own BKB. Sonic Wave. My God! He managed to split them all and hit nothing. BZD needs to get the hell out of here. Blink. Oh, the Lucid Beam and the Clumsy Net. They held him there for the moment, but the Living Armor provides more life. Now Matumba, as well as Vengeful Spirit. How much mana damage have they got? Quite a fair chunk. BKB and Eclipse all going to work. Another quick Infest. It's going to be defensive this time around. Rage is off cooldown. I think they need to try and help out the Kunkka, or they're trying to find someone into the back lines once again. It's going to be Nisha or Matumba. Who's the best target? Paolo wants to try and kill off Nisha, but he just swaps himself further away to safety. Can't say the same for Illusion. He was tracked down, and Nisha still stands his ground. Nightman up. Maybe now he can finally die to the Life Stealer. But is Nisha really dead? No, he's not. He's still up. He's even got his Satanic back off cooldown right now.
GG.
Back up to health. An ultra kill for Nisha, and GG is most definitely called. Team Secret. They have won out the dead fight for Secret.
Man, an ultra kill position 2 Vengeful Spirit. I've seen metas go everywhere, from troll snipers to meepos to broodmothers to off-lane Vengeful Spirits to safe-lane Vengeful Spirits, but mid-lane Vengeful Spirit that does so much work I haven't seen before. It's obviously in the last couple of weeks OG has been doing the same thing, but this is ridiculous.